Welcome back to the channel, Guitars, Mods, and Music. I'm Paul, my lovely wife Vita, beautiful as always. Today we're going to go over what you can expect if you book a cruise on the Joe Bonamassa Blues Cruise. Vita's going to explain to us all the steps she went through to finally get us booked. It's tougher than you think. Let's go.
I'm Vita, and I am here to kind of walk you through the process of the Joe Bonamassa Keeping the Blues Alive cruise. We booked for the 2025 cruise back in 2024. Yeah, we had to book it a year in advance. So the first thing you have to do when you decide you want to possibly go on the cruise is sign up for an account on sixthman.net. That's the first thing you have to do. And then they will let you know when the tickets are going to go on sale to the general public. The general public gets to buy after people who have already been on the cruise buy their pre-sale ticket. Let me explain what that means. So now that Paul and I have booked and paid for a 2025 Keeping the Blues Alive cruise, we get priority to book for next year's 2026 cruise. So we are on a pre-sale list. We can actually, in January, when they let us know the tickets for 2026 are available, we can put a deposit of $100 for each person and book or reserve our spot, which is amazing.
Now, we didn't jump right on that, and what happened?
Since we've never been on one and we weren't sure what to expect, we got notified about the 2026 pre-booking in January, and we didn't book. And then today we were like, oh, well, maybe we should go ahead and book it, and it's only $100 to reserve your spot. And we decided we're not going, it's just $100. Well, today is March 1st, and there's no cabins available.
Just for a recap, getting onto the cruise in the first place is tough. We tried several times and missed a couple of years prior. Finally got on. Once you get on, they'll send you a thing for the following year before they send it out to the public. And if you don't jump right on it, it's going to be hard to get it.
Yeah. And so let me tell you, when I was going to book the cruise for 2025, which I had to do in 2024, when the tickets went on sale for the general public, they sent me an email from sixthman.net and said, okay, the tickets are going to go on sale on this day at this time. You know, make sure you're ready if you're going to want tickets. So I was like, okay. So that day, I sat by the computer and waited. I mean, it was like 11 o'clock and I was clicking, trying to get on. They would say, it's too early, it's too early. Well, 11:01, I got on and almost all the rooms were booked. And I was like, how is that possible? It's 1 minute into the sale. Well, now I know. If you're a previous blues cruise traveler, you get priority, so you can book before anybody else. So
it's definitely a learning curve.
It was a learning curve. So now, I got lucky because I wanted an ocean view with a balcony, and I thought, oh, cool, like I'm just gonna get on, I'm gonna book it. Well, that didn't happen. There was one room available that came up. You gotta keep refreshing. Let me tell you that, the site. You got to keep refreshing because people hold a room, then decide they don't want it, and then it gets released, and then you can get it. A room came available, a nicer room, and I called Paul and I'm like, hey, this room's available. It's this much money. Do you want it? He said, yeah, book it. By the time I hung up with him and went back to book it, it was gone. So then I kept refreshing, and finally a room came up, and all it said was like it was an interior room, you know, holds 4 people, whatever. I was like, I don't care, I'm booking it because we may not get another opportunity. I don't care if it's in the close to the engine room. I don't care where it's at. I just have to book something for Paul. So I booked it and we were set to go.
Finally.
Yeah, you have to book it when you get it because you don't know that those rooms go fast. There were very few rooms available. So when I went today to try to book for 2026 because Paul said, oh yeah, we should go ahead and try to book it. Do it. Nothing's available. Nothing is available. That tells me everybody took advantage of that pre-booking for 2026. And when they do general booking, general population or general public, there's probably not going to be hardly anything available. So Paul and I, since we already booked and paid this first cruise, we can check back every week on Friday at 1 o'clock to see if any rooms are available, and we still have the opportunity to book before the general public. Every Friday at 1 o'clock, I'll be trying to get a room.
Have to set the alarm on the phone.
Yeah, they send you a thing that goes to your calendar. It's a reminder. They automatically send you one when you sign up. So every Friday they'll remind me, hey, today's the day, which is great because I forget. I get busy and I forget. But let me show you what we got in the mail for the cruise.
Now the cruise is in March next month.
The cruise is next
or
month.
This month, actually.
Well, yeah, this month,
Yeah.
March 21st, I believe.
And they sent this packages
At
out
the
to
end
us.
in February. They sent it in February. So they sent this package in February, and this is what we got. So it came like this in a blue package, and it came with a lanyard and a guitar pick with Joe Bonamassa on it. This is like your guest pass thingy. And then look, here it tells you that you're a first time cruiser. So people on the ship will be able to identify who a first, second, third, fourth, fifth time cruiser is because they send you this card that kind of gives you an explanation. It tells you the colors of the lanyards for up to the 10th cruiser. So that's really cool. They also sent us these little passports that are for the shows. All the shows that are going on. See inside, it tells you like all the artists that are going to be performing, and you go and you get it stamped at the event. And these go actually in here so you don't forget them, leave them in your room or anything. See, they go in here. Isn't that cool?
This one's going to have Joe Bonamassa, Big Head Todd and the Monsters, Larkin Poe, Kingfish Ingram, Samantha Fish, Eric Gales, Taj Farhat. Can't wait to see that kid.
Yeah, there's a lot. So you have this, you get it stamped at all the, events. And this little card kind of tells you what everything is. What this whole little package was. Then you also get this really awesome luggage tag. It's like embroidered luggage tag. It is so cool. And then of course you have to remember to take your passport with you on the cruise, because without it you will not be able to get on the boat. Make sure you have these.
The big question is going to be, what did it cost for us to do this?
Okay, so we paid about $4,500 for the two of us for an interior room with insurance included in case something happened that we couldn't go, we got sick, whatever. It was $4,500. But when I was trying to look to see if I could buy book a pre-sale, like just give the $100 deposit, I went on and looked, and an interior room right now at the pre-sale price is $1,800 per person. So I think a significant lower price if you book early. So on this cruise, we're going to be leaving Miami on the Norwegian Gem, and we're going to Harvest Cape Belize, which we've never been, super excited, and Costa Maya, Mexico. We are really, really excited about sailing days because that's when all the concerts are going to be on, and then we have some great ports we're going to be visiting, and we'll definitely take lots of videos for you guys.
I'm going to try to interview some of these guys, see if I can pull that off. Maybe some future interviews on the channel. I hope this was helpful for you guys. If you're interested in doing the blues cruise, Joe Bonamassa Blues Cruise, hope it was helpful. Have a great day, great week. I'm Paul Hopley.
I'm Vita Hopley.
And we'll see you next time.